Montina Port is here, and we are in the studio. And our guest today is extremely busy because he's the executive director of Roswell Inc. But he took time out to come into our studio where we are actually in Roswell, Georgia. So we're excited to have him. But let me tell you a little bit about Steve Stroud. Steve Stroud's a small business owner and entrepreneur as well as a community leader. Stroud owned and operated Stroud's Printing and Design for 30 years in Roswell, Georgia. And since 2012, Mr. Stroud has been the executive director for Roswell Inc., which promotes economic development through a public-private partnership with the city of Roswell. He has a lot of accolades here: president of Roswell Convention and Visitors Bureau, chair of Georgia North Fulton Chamber of Commerce. I mean, he was past president of Roswell Rotary and current acting member. He's also completed a numerous amount of leadership programs right here in Georgia, and also received the Small Business Person of the Year Award from the Greater North Fulton Chamber of Commerce in 2000. He resides in Georgia with his three daughters, Kate, Camille, and Caroline. 3 C's. So welcome to our show. Thanks for being in the studio, Steve.
Glad to be here.
So let's talk. What is Roswell Inc.?
Well, Roswell Inc., we are the economic development entity for the city of Roswell. We don't work for the city of Roswell. We're an organization that's 25 years old, actually, within the city. We're under the umbrella organization or the holding company of the Convention and Visitors Bureau. And there's 2 different entities. There's Visit Roswell and Roswell Inc. And Roswell Inc. has a partnership with the city to do economic development. And that is truly to bring good jobs to Roswell and retain them. So get the right kind of jobs, get the right kind of businesses, get the right climate so that business can be successful. And as you know, we've worked together on different projects and helping get your business off the ground and here to support. And Roswell is a small business community.
Yeah, we really are.
And really, if you look at it, we know from the numbers, you know, we're 5,400 businesses, and 2/3 of those businesses are home-based or less than 5.
Wow, now that I didn't know. So how can businesses connect with Roswell Inc.? And I'll show you, I am, again, here in Roswell. I've been to one of their Success Connects. They do connection breakfast meetings and coffee connects. And they even give you this little box here with all these pins. But how can small businesses get involved?
So one of the things that we do is once you're business licensed in the city of Roswell, we're going to reach out to you. We're going to invite you to be a Success Breakfast hosted by Roswell Inc. and the mayor and city council to welcome you to Roswell. We want you to know that we really appreciate you being here. And it's important that you are here. And how can we help you grow your business? And we're not a chamber. We're not chamber at all. Our role here is to make sure that we focus on Roswell. We focus on internally and externally how you do business within the city of Roswell. Whether it's doing video broadcasts or it's selling fried chicken. It doesn't matter what it is. We want to make sure that you're connected and that you have all the tools.
Fantastic. So all of the information is right there below where you can get in touch with Steve. He has an amazing team. They have all sorts of workshops if you're in Roswell, Georgia. Now tell me, Steve, from a small business owner perspective, you've been a small business owner, entrepreneur, which I love because I like when I meet people that are in roles that understand what we go through and the challenges and successes. But what is the number one thing that you see from a small business owner perspective that we're not doing in terms of reaching out, that we're maybe not using from the resources?
I think the number one thing that we faced, and I continue to see entrepreneurs face, is that ability to get out and market.
Yes.
Because we get in the day-to-day, we're really good at what we do day-to-day, and we get in marketing mode, and then something changes. We lose a good staff person. We get a large account that consumes us.
Right.
And then we can't get back out to get to that next level. And marketing is a continuous thing. It's planting seeds now that may not harvest for a year or 2. It's building relationships. And I think that's the biggest struggle that small entrepreneurs face is the time to do all those things.
Well, I'll tell you, with the time, and you're saying planting seeds, and he's an expert at this. He successfully had his business, and I didn't realize that as a small business owner in the beginning. So it took us 9 months to close on the largest contract that we have with one of the law firms that we work with. But I didn't realize it was going to take 9 months.
Right.
And when you're planting those seeds, understand that those relationships that you're building can take a long time to harvest. But think about the seeds we plant in the ground.
That's right.
I mean, if you want kind of the weeds and the grass, but if you want something that's going to be like the oak tree, it takes some time. So I want to thank you for being in the studio with us.
Absolutely.
And all that you all are doing for business owners and small business owners. So again, if you'd like to get in touch with Roswell Inc., and if you're in Roswell, you need to come out to one of our workshops and Coffee Connects and get involved. We'd love to see you there. So Steve, thanks again for being in the studio.
Thank you for having us.